What you are about to hear is real.
See you there. Goodbye. See you later, Tommy.
This is Don Reed, police recorder. Tonight you're going to ride with Detective Unit 5-6 on the night watch. Driving, Sergeant Ron Perkins. Partner, Detective Jim Ross.
5-6 in service, starting mileage 12,381. 12,381.
201 to 5-6, mileage 12,381. Detective Unit 5-6, in service on the night watch. Control 1 to car 5-4 at 2938 Stephen Way. That's 2938 Stephen Way. Woman screaming for help. 5-4, your call, code 2.
This is a black sedan. It's like, 1,000 other cars on the road. No identification as a police car. We're dressed in plain clothes, sports shirts and overcoats. This is Detective Unit 5-6. And while you're with us tonight, just remember the people you meet are not actors. This is it. This is real. This is Night Watch.
Night Watch, the actual on-the-scene report of your police force in action. There are no actors. There is no script. Every voice, every sound is authentic. The investigations are recorded as they actually occur. Night Watch, presented with the cooperation of the Police Department of Culver City, California, W.N. Hildebrand, Chief. And now we switch you to Detective Unit 5-6, on patrol somewhere in the field, and to the official police recorder, Don Reed.
We're answering an unknown trouble call. Our only information is see the man. It could be anything, and it could be nothing. The district car was tied up, and we're rolling on this call in their place. That's a new housing project out here, and we've had difficulty finding the street, but we're on it right now.
53, IS 23035.
Just a matter of seconds, Don. We'll locate the number. Flashlights along the curbs. Here's 26, 22, 18. Here we are. It's the house on the rear of the lot. Wind blowing across here tonight. The man up the walk. Apparently the one we're supposed to contact.
You the one that called the police?
Yes, the lady in the back asked me to call. All I know is that her little girl has been crying and carrying on in there.
Okay, we'll check it out. Thank you.
In the doorway, a lady and a little girl with pigtails hanging onto her skirt.
Well, my cat's in the washer, and I can't move it.
Cat's still alive?
Maybe I heard that wrong.
Still alive.
Sounded like she said the cat was in the washer.
And the
Go to the back porch and see what it's all about.
And I couldn't move it at all. It's down the bottom part. I pulled the hose out, but let me get out of your way.
Okay. How long has he been down there?
2 or 3 hours.
Cat, apparently
Why?
stuck
Maybe
under the
longer.
agitator of an old-fashioned washing machine.
You're sure it's still in there?
Yes.
Little side panel on the side of these wash machines.
Yes, but you see, I couldn't get to it to unscrew it. That was the trouble.
There must be a way the cat to get in. It's got to come out the same way. Why don't you try reasoning with him, Ron? The cat? I can see where the cat went in. Wait a minute. Turn around this way.
Down on his knees.
Creature, where's my flashlight?
It's a kitten. It's clear back to the far end of the... Just tied up in there?
No. I don't think the kid can turn at all. Now, wait a minute. Let's see. If we can swing this around a little bit more this way.
Turned on?
Don't turn it on. We'll have miss meat or cat meat.
And that chrome strip would have to come off the bottom. By the top.
Come out the little hole.
Oh, he's in here.
Then can't you get out now that you got the washer pulled out?
Should be able to. How do you go about calling her? What's her name?
Tippy.
Tippy?
Tippy. Tippy, would you mind coming out? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll get out and let you see if you can reason with him.
Come on, Tippy. Come here. Kitty. Come here.
Wait, I know. We'll get something to eat for it.
Ever try to get an olive out of a bottle? Sort of our problem.
Look,
Probably
everything's
afraid. Well, it's a good thing you moved it now and see how dirty it is under there.
Come here, Tippy. Kitty. Here, Tippy. Come here. Come
Oh,
here.
little cat.
She's about 8 months old.
Come on. Come on.
She's out.
Is she out?
She's out.
Eureka, we made it.
8 months old. Here.
This is a kitten?
We'll put it back in place. Maybe she wants to think back there while it's out.
No, I wouldn't say that.
It does. Let's bring it.
Mission accomplished. Let's get back to work.
I think that'll do it.
Thank you so very, very much.
One thing I can suggest is to put a screen over there.
We're going to. Don't worry about it. That was one thing we discussed at the dinner table tonight. We'll get that fixed.
Good night. Good night now. Good night.
Thank you very, very much.
You bet. Did you record all the statements from that victim?
Meow. Meow.
5-6-1 on the unknown trouble call. The victim was a pussy cat. He's liberated from the washing machine.
Control 1-2, Detective Unit 5-6. Did you say pussycat?
5-6, Roger. Cat was stuck in the washing machine. We're clear now.
1 to 5-6, 10-4, clear. Congratulations. Stand by, 5-4. We'll have a detective unit meet you. 5-6, come in.
5-6, go ahead.
5-6, meet car 5-4 at 2938 Stephen Way. They are standing by with an assault victim.
5-6, Roger.
1 to 5-4, Detective Unit 5-6 is rolling, and we'll meet you.
You are listening to Night Watch and following the activities of Detective Unit 5-6 on its tour of duty. Remember, the people and sounds you are hearing are real, and the investigations are recorded in the field as they actually occur. We'll bring you the final results of tonight's action at the conclusion of Night Watch. What are your plans for this coming Saturday morning? Working at home, finishing a pair of kitchen curtains, or cleaning out the garage? Will you be taking your family for a drive? No matter where you are, you'll enjoy them when you stay tuned to CBS Radio. Galen Drake is on hand with his friendly chatter and some swell musical talent to aid and abet him. Stuart Foster, Betty Johnson, Three Bows and a Peep, and Bernie Layton in his orchestra. There's a fast-moving show with Robert Q. Lewis, who has Ray Block and his orchestra, Earl Wrightson, Lois Hunt, J.P. Morgan, and Jan Arden to add to the merriment and music. And for drama, there's romance for touching love stories. City Hospital with its glimpses into the lives of doctors, nurses, and patients. Gunsmoke for action-packed adventure, Western style. That's just part of the story every Saturday here at the Star's address. And now we switch you back to Detective Unit 5-6, somewhere in the field, and to the official police recorder, Don Reed.
We've been about 15 minutes rolling out here to the west end of town. I remember hearing a call earlier to this address. I believe it was a woman screaming for help. Uniformed cars on the scene and radioed for us to meet them. Apparently they have some trouble. There's the lights of the car parked directly ahead. Yeah, we're sliding in behind. Well, it's a new house. Very modern, beautifully landscaped. Coming down the steps, the uniformed officer, Al Arnold. Let's see what it's all about.
And her boyfriend who was served 5 years in Quinton for killing his wife and then attempting to commit suicide, had her out the night in her car and said he was going back to Quinton, but before he was going to take her with him, and he beat the devil living out of her. And he lives down here on East. He's down here on East Boulevard now. He's supposed to go home to his sister's there. So I thought you'd better bring you in on it.
Yeah, let's talk.
Yeah, she'll tell you everything. She's willing to want the complaint getting all out of circulation.
Move into the house. Have a talk with the victim.
Howdy.
Let me ask you some questions.
Inside. Panel tile floors. Walls extensively draped.
About 2 years.
In the drawing room, victim lying on Chesterfield. Bloody handkerchief to her head.
We went out there and had a few drinks and had dinner together. And I don't know what you want to know.
Well, tell me how the fight started, how he
There was no fight. The fight started. He wanted to come over here to my place, and I didn't want him to come over here. He's staying over there for his sister-in-law and his brother. So he wanted to come over here, and that's what the argument started, because I didn't want him over here. So he slapped me along the side of the face.
Where was this now? Where were you when this happened?
In front of his sister-in-law's house.
I see.
He was driving his car, but I wanted him to get off there. Mm-hmm. So he says, I know I'm going to go back to San Quentin. So he says, you're going to send me back there. He went in court and got a divorce. He's only been married 2 months, and he got a divorce because his wife filed a complaint against him and said that she was afraid of him doing her bodily harm. But he's telling me how much he loves me. And he just hauls up and hits the side of my head, and he puts my neck over the back of the car, and I just scream. Wouldn't you if you're going to get your neck broke? He says, I killed one. I says, I can kill another one.
Has he been up?
5 years.
What for?
Killed his wife.
Did he use anything on you besides his fist or hand?
That's all he needs to use. You can see him looking at me.
Take a look at yours. How about your teeth? Did he hurt any of your teeth anywhere?
Well, he just hit me in the top of the head. He put my head over it.
Anywhere in the ribs or anything like that?
No. No.
How did you get back to your place here?
He drove up here in the back in one of his parking lots. And he said, if you scream, I'll kill you. I ran out in the street, and I noticed the gentleman, I don't know who it was, a man or a lady, drove up out in the car. And I said, he's called the police. I said, he's going to kill me. And he threw the keys, and he left. He ran.
He didn't take the car, though. He's on foot.
No.
What's he wearing?
He said his sister-in-law's. I just called her.
Right, what's he wearing? What's he wearing?
He had a pair of tan trousers, slacks, and a check coat.
And how old man is he?
He's 57, I think.
57, and how tall is he about?
About 5'10".
5'10". Is he heavy, medium?
No, just medium.
Medium build. Has he ever done this to you before?
Times before.
Has he ever beaten you up as badly as this?
No.
Do you want to sign a complaint on him?
Yes, definitely.
You want to follow through with the arrest and everything like that?
Yes.
Now you understand, we will assist you in making the arrest. But you will have to make the arrest, and you will have to sign the complaint and appear against it. So we will assist you and give you protection.
Thank you.
Okay? Do you want to go with us so we be sure we have the right man then?
I shall. See what we do.
Assisting victim to her feet.
Coat on. It's kind of cold outside.
Coat on. Heading now for our detective unit.
You know the house when you see it, don't you, ma'am? All right. You live here all by yourself?
Yes.
Pardon me. Take her down. We'll follow you down. We'll meet you down there. Okay?
We have the address of the suspect in this assault. We'll go down and attempt to locate him. Uniformed officer will go along. They'll transport the victim.
fellows here that been drinking. But some of this unsteadiness is undoubtedly caused by her injury, her black eye, and the cuts and bruises. 5-6-1, we're clear on the home of the victim of this assault. And en route to question the suspect. Car 5-4 will assist us.
1 to 5-6, 10-4, KMA 394.
Arriving now at the suspect's home. The victim will stay in the car. 2 uniformed officers to the rear, just in case. Lots of big, tall trees here, the wind blowing through them. We'll go up to the front.
Back.
Somebody must be home. Lights?
Police officers, open up, please. Can we come in and talk to you, please?
Moving in. Apparently sister of suspect.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Is he staying here with you?
Yes.
When did you see him last?
About 7:30.
Are you here by yourself?
Mm-hmm.
No one else in the house?
No, my husband hasn't come home even.
Do you have any objection if we look around?
No. What's the matter?
Well, we want to talk to him about a little fight that occurred a little while ago with a friend of his. Has he come back at all since?
Well, yes, he's here. He's in bed.
Let's get him out. We're about to do.
Woman looking a little sheepish.
You go ahead.
Pointing to the bedroom. Moving into a side room.
Howdy.
Flick on the light. Suspect jumping up in bed, shaking his head. He can't believe his eyes.
I don't mind if I look under these covers, do you? I'll be sure you don't have a gun or something.
No, don't be silly, man. Look how they cover you.
What happened down here?
Oh, well, she just got drunk, man. That's all.
Did you hit her?
Well, I just slapped her, but she just told me all the doggone names in the God's feet now.
What started it?
Well, she just got drunk on me, that's all.
You been drinking tonight, sir?
Yeah, little, yeah.
How did she get the black eye and the cuts and bruises on her?
Well, I just slapped her because she just called me more doggone name you can stick a fist at. No, I ain't no
Detective Ross checking, make sure there's no weapons around.
Is this, are you related?
That's my sister.
Did you inform her to tell us that she weren't here?
No.
Why did you do that, ma'am?
Oh, just to protect him. I didn't mean nothing by it.
Well, I'll tell you, how about getting your clothes on with us and so I can find out what it's all about?
Sure, I'll be tickled to death.
Backed out of bed. Red flowered pajamas. Slipping his trousers over them.
And she just told me all the doggone names you can stick a fist at. She bit me on the finger. That's when I... Sure, I'll be tickled to death to go away.
Perkins checking his coat for any possible weapons. Not that we're suspicious. Just don't take chances.
Here, let me take over.
I don't know what a man's got in his pocket.
Yeah, absolutely, you can.
Okay, good enough.
Pick up those fingers there.
On into the front room. Outside. The wind is blowing in gusts. For a second it's blowing, and the next second it isn't. Now we're guiding the suspect up to our radio car now. Woman victim leaning out the window.
It's the man that you want placed under arrest.
That's right.
Now you come up. Take her right into, yeah, get a crime report from her at the same time. We'll take him in with us.
We'll take the suspect in our car. Head back to the station.
5-4.
Suspect in the back with Ross.
4, repeat.
We'll ride up front.
5-4, coming in with 2 subjects. 1 to side door, 1 for interrogation. Report. 5-4, roger.
That was our other car reporting us clear and into the station.
Get that black eye by herself. Huh? No,
This is the Detective Bureau. Into the office. The victim of the assault. Detective Ross. Officer Arnold assisting. Still badly shaken.
We'd like to find out a little information, if we can, on this situation. You understand the seriousness of this charge that you're placing against him?
Yes, I don't want it to be too severe.
But we have no say on the penalty at all. We're arresting officers. We're assisting you in making a citizen's arrest. You are the one that will sign the complaint, and then it goes before a judge, and we have nothing to do with it from then on.
Well, when he choked and slapped me and put my head over the back of the seat tonight, he says, I'm going back to San Quentin. And he says, I don't give a... So all I would ask is for him to just leave me alone.
Do you think that he's released now, that he'll give you more trouble?
I don't think so. Because he's afraid.
Well, we want to talk to him a few minutes, and then we'll talk to him.
But I don't think that he should do anything like this to me.
Al, do you want to bring him in here? Would you wait outside then for us for a few minutes, please?
Yes.
We ought to get Lang or somebody up here to photograph her black eye and her cuts and bruises, just in case we have to have it.
Okay, I'll take that.
All right. Now that black eye is getting worse.
Is it?
Yeah, when I first saw it,
Nice black eye, what it is.
well, when I first saw it, it was just right in this area. I see now it's spreading down.
He slugged her around.
Yeah.
He did, all right.
So it didn't look like a fresh black eye,
You know how
but
he killed his first wife?
huh? Oh.
Stuck a gun in her mouth.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not.
He stuck a gun in her mouth?
Yeah. Then he tried to kill himself. See the mark in his throat?
Was it a suicide pact, probably, or?
It must have been. That's what that court probably figured, because they gave him something to be murdered.
You want to sit down over here?
Coming in. A suspect. Short, stocky. Hair streaked with gray. Powerful arms and hands.
How old are you?
57.
How many times have you been arrested?
This is my second time, period.
Second time. What was the first one for?
Second-degree murder.
And when was that?
1946.
And how much time have you spent?
5 years and 2 months.
What caused your arrest on it? What were the circumstances?
My wife. Like I say, if I have to go back to the penitentiary, I'll go back.
Well, it's too bad you bring it on yourself, though.
No, I didn't bring it on. She helped bring it on.
Well, what happened tonight? How'd the beef start?
No.
tonight?
Like I
That's
said.
when you got back there to in front of your place is where it started, wasn't it?
No, it started at this.
This bar?
Bar. What's the name of that
I
bar?
don't know, but I don't care the name of the bar.
Well, it started right there. Anyway, we took off, I see. And then we started in front of my sister's place and my brother's place. And she started to cuss me out. So I told her, keep quiet. I said,
Why was she cussing you out?
Because she was drunk. She always does.
Okay.
When she gets drunk, she always cuss me out. She called me a wife killer. And she started calling me all different names. So I said, keep quiet. I said, I'll slap the living out of you. Which I did. I'll agree with you. I did. I slapped her. Like I say, I'll probably go back to the penitentiary and finish
How many
my...
times did you hit her?
That I wouldn't know. I wouldn't say now. I'm not going to commit myself on that.
How come you didn't control yourself?
Well, I just couldn't. I don't know why.
How come you just didn't say, good night, I'm going home?
Well, I just couldn't.
You're in love with
I'm
her?
sorry, sir. I'm in love with a woman. You can say that again.
You going to marry her? You going to marry her?
I would, yes, if she would.
Well, we'll see what happens. Bob, in the meantime, you want to put him in the detention cage? Yeah, you want to start with
Well, what's the odds, Perk? Do you think she'll sign a complaint?
We can't make an arrest with that one. Well, based on past experience, she probably won't even sign a complaint. We'll have to turn him loose. Yeah, could be.
What you have just heard is real. The investigations were recorded as they actually occurred. And now back to police headquarters and Chief W.N. Hildebrand.
As you toured the night watch tonight, I think we agree the first case of the cat stuck in the washing machine needs no further explanation. But a little humor in any profession has always proved good for morale. The final case of the woman who was a victim of an assault is a graphic example of a real police problem. A uniformed car and a detective unit were tied up for 3.5 hours during this investigation when sufficient facts were made evident to arrest the suspect. The victim, however, refused to sign a complaint. Since the officers were not present during the assault, they had no authority to make an arrest without the signed complaint of the victim. As you tour the night watch each week in Detective Unit 5-6, it's important to remember that this is just one crew in one car in one city. All over the nation, thousands of cars, thousands of crews are patrolling the streets day and night in sweltering and freezing weather. This is our job. This is your security. To give you a realistic, factual account of how your law enforcement agencies work is the reason for Night Watch.
Thank you, Chief Hildebrand. You have been following the on-the-scene reports of your police force in action. Every voice, every sound has been real. Night Watch, brought to you through the cooperation of the Police Department of Culver City, California, is produced by Sterling Tracy and Jim Hedlock, with technical advice by Sergeant Ron Perkins, and described in the field by the official police recorder, Don Reed.
KMA 907, Sacramento Police to Unit 99. Are you in the clear?
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, Sergeant Guthrie, 909. In service and on the air. This is Sergeant Bruce Guthrie of Unit 99 at Headquarters, Police Department, City of Sacramento, California. My detail is to ride in Unit 99, a tape recorder-equipped radio car, and to respond whenever the dispatcher transmits a signal to one of our other units on duty somewhere in the city. At the scene, we make the recordings for this program. Now, to tell you more about Unit 99, here's our chief, James V. Hicks, Sacramento Police.
Unit 99 is a regulation radio patrol unit of the Sacramento Police Department, cruising the streets with a tape recorder. Sergeant Guthrie is on duty and works for your protection, as every police officer does. He can and does make arrests. His orders are to respond to the radio call. You go with him, and what you hear is real. Police, criminals, victims, and witnesses are all real. And whether an arrest is made or the subject released, what happens is real. Make no mistake about that. Now to Unit 99 and Sergeant Bruce Guthrie on duty.
Unit 8. The 211, Stockton and Fruit Ridge, the M&L Liquor Store. Check 8, KMA 907.
Just had a 211 out in District 8. The liquor store. It's quite a ways out, but we better cover it.
We had a 211 at the M&L Liquor Store, Stockton and Fruit Ridge. One suspect, WMA, about 32, subject wearing a light jacket, seen going west on Fruit Ridge, on foot.
Officer Walter and Bryant are talking to the proprietor. Hi, Bill.
Hello, Sergeant.
What have you got so far?
Well, we got an upset operator here. That's what you got.
That's understandable. Would you mind telling us what happened, sir?
Well, frankly, I don't know, other than the man came in here and he asked me if I was about ready to close. And I says, no, it's not for about an hour. And he said, well, that's good enough with me. Just hand over your paper money.
Did he have a gun?
He certainly did. One with a barrel about 2 inches long. I don't know what the caliber that it was. I said, don't you want any cash? And he says, no, just give me the paper money. He says, fold it up and put it in the bag.
You tell whether it was a revolver or not?
Well, not knowing guns too well, you could probably tell me better than I could. It had a snub nose on it about this long.
Probably was an automatic then, Walter.
He laid it right here with his hand on it, and he laid it down and pointed it toward me, and that's all there was to it. I give him the money, and I left a $5 bill in the till, which is still here.
He didn't
even question me. He just walked in and says, is there a back entrance here? And I said, well, certainly there's a back entrance. So he walked out, and you see the door that's open right there. So he couldn't get out that way, so he took the other way. Of course, as he was going out, he jerked the darn phone off the hook.
I see. He left the phone laying right there.
He just pulled this off and he put it up to his ear, and then he grabbed this darn thing and then he went out there. He was talking to me. Asked if there was a back entrance, and I said, well, of course there is. And then he opened that door, and of course he couldn't get out that way, so then he finally found his own way out the other way.
But he did pull the phone clear off of the wall, is that right?
Oh, just what you see it. It hasn't been touched. I tried to look at his hair and everything else, and he was not dark or black brown. I still say, like I said before, he's between a blonde and a brown. He's light complected.
Did he have any scars or marks?
I don't know. He stands as close as me and this gentleman is. I look at him too, and all the while I'm watching that gun too.
Did you notice what kind of pants he had on?
No, but he as near as I remember, he had a jacket on that kind of a blazer, or like you fellows wear, but it was a kind of an army color.
Oh, you could see it was the barrel of the gun, huh?
Yeah, no fooling.
Had you ever seen this man before in the shop here, sir?
Not to my knowledge. The only thing he said to me was, I'm sorry to do this, partner, but he says this is a must.
Would you know him again if you saw him?
I kind of think I would.
Did you see what direction he went after he left the rear of the store?
I did not. I didn't have a chance. But I dashed right out of the back end and went to the next door of this Chinese restaurant and had them call the police right now.
Say, Walter, did you go next door and check upon the other witness?
Yes, Sergeant. We talked to Sam Fong. He's the owner of the Lamp of China Cafe next door.
What did he have to say?
When the victim here went into his place to phone, Mr. Fong ran out the back in the alley and he stated he saw a car pulling away, going north through the alley.
Give you any description on it?
He states it was too dark and he couldn't see very well. He could give us no description of the car. He couldn't even give us the color.
Did he see how many people were in it?
No, he says he couldn't see. It was too dark.
He thinks there was only one. But he says he thinks there was only one in the car, though.
Just the driver, then? Huh?
Yes, just the driver.
No way of knowing if that was actually the car that the stick-up man used, huh?
No, we couldn't positively state that, Sergeant.
How did you find out that the man was running west on Fruit Ridge?
Well, when we talked to the proprietor next door here, we understood that he was running north on out of the alley, then turned west on Fruit Ridge. But we talked to him the second time, and he says he saw the car go out of the alley on Fruit Ridge.
He didn't actually see the man on foot at all?
No, it's just a little confusing there on his part.
First report of a crime is frequently the most important one. In this case, the officers were looking for a hold-up man who left the scene on foot. As it developed, however, there was a misunderstanding and the units should have been watching for an automobile. Let me emphasize also the importance of being observant. If you are ever confronted by a criminal, descriptions of appearance and mannerisms are invaluable to the police.
We have a 940 with car 9 out by the junior college. They have found a building open. I believe it's the machine shop. There's a car parked near it that they believe might be connected with the buildings being open. We're going to meet them and check it out.
Unit 99, on that suspect in the Packard. They are now taking him to the M&L to see if they can make identification on 211.
Check it, thanks. While we were in the Detective Bureau, I received information that they had stopped a Packard somewhere in the eastern part of town, and it's believed the suspect in the 211 on Stockton Boulevard earlier this evening was driving that car. They have taken the suspect to the liquor store for identification. If he is identified, he will be brought to the police station, and we will go in there and sit in on the questioning. Unit 9 is standing by this building. The door is open. They have a man inside. Officer Taylor is approaching the car. Hi, Taylor. What do you got?
Sergeant. Well, we cruised around here, and we saw this car trying to pull out with its lights off between the two ticket offices over there, and we stopped him. We looked in the car, and he had siphon, hose, and a couple of tanks, and checked around here. There was a bar underneath the car, like a pry bar. We checked around and we found his door open.
Had the door been pried open?
Well, it's got a lot of nicks on it. You can't tell whether it's been busted or not.
Is the lock in working order?
The lock is in working order. We had the radio contact the man who runs this thing for the college here, and he's going to come out. We found tools in the back of the car there, and want to see if they're missing from in here.
Could they be burglar tools?
Well, they could be. There's all kinds of tools in the back of his trunk. And he's got several cans, gas cans and hoses.
Well, let us get out of the car here, and we'll go into it further. Hi, McManus. Was this the door that you found open?
Yes, sir. I walked up here, and it was slightly ajar. I pulled on it and opened, and this fellow here come over, and he said that he just ran out of gas, and he had the car pulled back there to keep it out of the way. He took his girlfriend home to 31st and 3rd Avenue, and got 5 gallons of gas, and then come back out here to the college in, he said 45 minutes.
Why did he come back to the college, did he tell you?
To put gas in the car. He said that when we pulled up, we checked on the other end of the building here, and we didn't see any lights. As we pulled around the corner, why, he started up in his automobile without any lights on. We asked him how come that he was driving without lights, and he said he just started the car, and he saw us, that he didn't want to attract our attention, and that
I didn't say that.
And he started to... He waited for us, as a matter of fact, and then when we pulled up, he started driving. We had to tell him to stop.
The subject states that he ran out of gas, and there's an all-night gas station within a block from here, and he states he went all the way over to behind Carl's driving to get gas because he walked his girl home.
Is this the fellow, Taylor?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Have you questioned him at all?
We have.
What do you got to say about this fellow?
I don't know. What do you want to tell the sergeant about it?
Well, what?
Well, you parked out here, and why you walked all the way over there for gas?
I went over and picked up my girlfriend this evening after work, after I had dinner. And we were just out driving around, and I drove around here. And as I got up to the edge of the building there, well, the car started acting funny. And I just started turning around here, and it ran out of gas, so I pushed it back in there, just so it'd be out of the way. And then I walked over to her place with her, lit her off, then I walked down to the, I think it's a Regal station down behind Carl's on Broadway there, and hitchhiked back from there.
Did you take the can with you when you walked your girl home?
Yeah.
You carried the can with her, with you and the girl all the way over to her house, a 5-gallon can, and then you filled it full of gas, of 5 gallons.
Yes.
Then you brought it back here. Not just 1, but 5 gallons.
That's right.
No, that doesn't sound like a very good story to me.
Why doesn't it?
Because it's not logical. What were you actually doing here by this building?
I wasn't by this building. I was over there, just behind where the car's parked now.
It still isn't logical. You're close to a building, the door is found open, there's a pry bar found under your car, there's tools found in the back. Where'd the tools come from?
Those are my tools. I bought them from where I work.
What kind of tools are they?
They're automotive tools.
They're all automotive tools?
Yeah, they're socket wrenches, pliers, brake pliers, screwdrivers.
Here comes the man who runs the place.
Have you ever been in trouble?
No, I haven't.
Never been arrested?
Never.
How old are you?
19.
I see they're checking the back of the car. Did you find anything that could possibly have come from your building?
I don't know about the auto shop, but I didn't find anything from the machine shop.
Taylor, do you find any initials on any of those tools?
Just a minute, I'll check on this here.
tools marked at all?
No, I don't.
Mechanics, as a general rule, mark their tools, don't they?
Well, I'm not really a mechanic. I just do my own work.
What are you going to do with this fellow now?
Well, we'll wait till the instructor of the automotive shop, he knows what all the equipment is in here. We'll have him check out the equipment in the car there and see if any of it matches here. If not, we'll have to let him go because got nothing to hold him on.
There's a form you fill out in a case like this, isn't there?
Oh, we got the interrogation card I fill on him, and we've already filled that one out in case we are in a...
What's the purpose of that?
Well, this is in case this fellow ever turns up in a situation similar or anything like this. We'll have his name and known what he was doing in here before. And
that card is also run through B of I, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's checked against his record. If he has a record, then they'll find it there.
Okay.
I'm sure you will agree that there was some basis for the officer's belief that this man had stolen gasoline from another car. His account of his actions was not logical, but there was nothing to indicate that the machine shop had been entered and the suspect was released.
Unit 99.
99, go ahead.
924, second floor, 99.
Second floor, roger.
Check 99, KM 907.
That could be that 211 suspect they picked up, Dan.
Yeah, it could be. Let's hear what he has to say.
Hello, Oaks and Fox. I just got a 924 to come up here. What do you have? Oh, we got these two boys they picked up out in front of that M&M liquor store shortly after the L&M liquor store had been held up. So we're going to have a little chat with them. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about your actions the other night out there. We had a stick-up at the M&L liquor store. And the guy out there kind of thinks you're one of the guys that's involved in it. Maybe not so much you as your partner, but he thinks you were the man who was driving the car. What do you got to say about it?
I didn't have anything to do with it. I was never near the joint.
Can you give us a little account of your time prior to that robbery?
Well, I was down 6th Street, around a few bars down there. I met this friend of mine and borrowed his car. I had to go out and to borrow some money from another friend of mine out in the club out here.
When you left uptown, do you know what time it was?
Well, I think it was about 10 or 10:30 around there.
About 10 or 10:30 when you left uptown?
Positively, no, but I was around drinking, you know. I don't remember exactly.
Where did you go then after you left uptown?
I went down J Street, stopped in one liquor store, got a couple of cans of beer. I don't remember which one it was. And then we went out and finally wound up going down Stockton Boulevard. And stopped at this one, the M&M there, and got 2 more cans of beer.
How come that you denied being out the M&M?
Oh, when all the policemen drove up and pulled us over the curb and jumped out and started talking about the liquor store, something being robbed out there, naturally I ain't going to admit I wasn't there any liquor stores.
Yeah, but that wasn't the liquor store that was held up. This was another liquor store.
They didn't tell me where it was at.
They asked you if you were out in front of the M&M liquor store, and you said no. You couldn't have been there.
Well, that's what I said. I wasn't going to admit nothing right then.
The clerk out the store got the license number of the car. That's why you were picked up.
I didn't know anything about that. The M&L was the one that you started talking about later, wasn't it?
The M&L is the one that was held up, but the M&M is the one where you were parked in front of the store out there.
And Jimmy went in, got a couple of cans of beer, and come back out.
How long have we known this friend of yours that was with you?
Knew him up at the joint.
You knew him in the penitentiary?
Sure, I knew him up there.
Olson?
Yeah, Olson.
Whose car was it you were in out there?
Oh, just a friend of mine.
Friend of you?
That's right.
How long had you had the car prior to being arrested?
Part of that day before, I borrowed it from him, and then this afternoon I borrowed it again.
You borrow it quite often, do you?
Oh, the guy just got out of jail a while back. I got it out of, giving him the money to get it out of the parking lot with.
Where'd you meet him at?
Oh, right here in the jail.
In the jail?
Yeah.
Well, were you in jail here before?
Yeah, he was doing about, how long ago was it? 10 days, 15 days ago.
What were you in for?
For bag.
What else?
Suspicion of burglary or possession of burglary tools.
Possession of burglary tools, huh?
Have you ever been arrested and convicted on burglary?
Twice.
Twice? You've been to the penitentiary 2 times?
I had 2 running concurrently.
You know where the M&L liquor is?
So they took me over there afterwards, and the guy that owns the store looked at me and he says, I never saw him before. That's not one of them.
That's what he said to you?
He said that to me, yeah. I was in there by myself.
What did he say to your partner?
Give him a pass, too. When Jimmy come out, he says, give me a pass.
That made you feel pretty secure then, huh?
Made me feel a little better. They've been out there, riding us around and telling us all about it, but I knew I hadn't done nothing. So.
Why were you out in that particular area?
Heading out, I went out over to the club with this friend of mine. Borrow some money from him.
You do most of your drinking in the lower end of town, isn't that correct?
Well, no, I drink out this club sometimes. There's 2 of them out there. I know bartenders in both of them. I know the owners of them. I've been out there quite a few times before.
But you don't make it a habit.
I'm not out there tonight, no. Maybe once or twice a week.
Every time this guy gets off of 6th Street, he ends up in jail.
Yeah, that's right.
Every time he leaves 6th Street, Don and I get him to talk to him.
Next time I get off of 6th Street, I'm going to be clear out of town, gone. Believe me.
You deny emphatically, however, that you're implicated in any type of a stick-up of any kind.
That's never been my racket. I never pulled a heist in my life. I ain't never going to.
Yeah, but you got a heist man working with you.
Jimmy didn't do it. Tell you, when he went in there, he come out, and the man looked at him and said, he give him a pass. Twice.
He's a heist man, nevertheless.
His house, even. The guy looked at us both out there, and he says, that's not the guys. I haven't seen him before.
Are you working now?
Not right now. I'm in jail. Right now.
Have you worked since you got out of jail last time that we talked to you?
No, I haven't. I've been trying to get a job all over town, and nobody will give me a job tending bar because they figure I got to put too much heat on the joint.
What happened? What was your disposition on the last time you were in?
This last time I'm out on bail now.
You're still out on bail pending disposition of the...
All the charges were dropped at bag. I'm out on bail on the bag charge.
What kind of record does this fella have? Oh, he's got quite a record. He's... we had him here a few years back for burglary, for breaking into hardware stores and drug stores. A lot of other types of stores.
How much time have you spent in the penitentiary?
Let's see, 4.5, about 7.5 years.
7.5 years, and you're how old now?
41.
41 years old, and you put in 7.5 years.
Out of the last 10, I guess.
Out of the last 10?
About 7.5.
Are you on parole now?
No, I'm not on parole.
When were you discharged from prison?
Last summer, last August.
Last August, huh? On this robbery of the liquor store out there, the clerk out there, he feels sure that your partner's fellow that was in there that held him up.
He didn't act like I was out there.
Well, I know. You know, at the time a crime happens, why people are a little bit excited. When you go in there and stick a gun in a man's face, he's going to get excited.
Well, I understand. We didn't go anywhere near the M&L. We turned off at about 12th Avenue there and went over to Franklin.
You sure you didn't borrow some money with a gun out there at that other liquor store?
Absolutely sure I didn't.
The actions of this suspect and his associate were sufficiently suspicious to cause the clerk in another establishment to call the police. But the inability of the hold-up victim to identify either man made it impossible to charge him with armed robbery. The suspect you heard questioned was sentenced to 6 months in the county jail for vagrancy, with commitment withheld for 2 years on a floater.
This is Unit 99. These on-the-scene tape recordings were provided by the Sacramento Police Department and were made on duty by Sergeant Bruce Guthrie in Unit 99. Your host is Chief James V. Hicks of the Sacramento Police Department.
KMA 907, Sacramento Police. Unit 99. Are you in the clear?
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, Sergeant Meredith, 909, in service, on the air.
907, Sacramento Police. Unit 99, are you in the clear?
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, Sergeant Meredith, 909, in service, on the air. This is Sergeant Dan Meredith of Unit 99 at Headquarters, Police Department, City of Sacramento, California. My detail is to ride in Unit 99, our tape recorder-equipped radio car, and to respond whenever the dispatcher transmits a signal to one of our other units on duty somewhere in the city. At the scene, we make the recordings which we provide for this program. Now, to tell you more about Unit 99, here is our chief, James V. Hicks, Sacramento Police.
The job of a police officer is your protection. The cases you hear on this radio program are real cases. The police are real, the victims and the criminals are real. We are glad to provide Unit 99 and Sergeant Meredith so that you will hear how the police of a great city work night and day for your protection. Make no mistake about it. There are no actors on these tapes. They are real from beginning to end. Now to Unit 99 and Sergeant Dan Meredith on duty.
Unit 2. Unit 2. Check on a woman screaming in the vicinity of 1231 G. George, Code 2. KMA 907.
Code 2 for Unit 2. Woman screaming, 1200 block on G. George. We're not too far away. We better get on it. We're ahead of the unit. Can't hear anything. We better go up, though. Let's get out. This is a 4-unit apartment house, 2-story stucco. Let's listen around for a moment. Going inside. Are you the gentleman that put in the call on this?
Yeah, I put the call.
And what house here did you say it came out of, the one up here?
I can't tell where from. I was listening only from a window which was this side, and it had as if it can...
This voice saying?
It wasn't a boy, it was a woman.
What'd you say?
It was a woman.
Oh, what was she saying?
No.
You say she was screaming, though?
She was screaming, yeah.
Real loudly. Here the officer's on the call. Oh, he says it came out of probably this apartment house here, Tony, and
yeah.
said it.
My window is over there.
You only heard one scream, or two,
more.
or more?
You don't get through here. You have to go around there.
This way, Sergeant.
How many times did you hear him scream?
Oh, scream about half an hour. 20 minutes, maybe.
20 minutes?
Yes. First she cried, no. And then my wife called me. I came to the window, and then she cried. And then I rushed to the phone to phone you.
All right, we'll look and see what we can find.
Yeah.
Will you show us just about where it did come from, around the side here? This way, Sergeant, and Tony. It is in the back of the building here somewhere.
No.
Back further, huh? We're close to the alley now, aren't we?
Yeah.
He said it had been going on for about 20 minutes to a half hour. Looks like there's been something scattered around the backyard. We're going up the back of another apartment house nearby.
Police Department, ma'am. Can I speak to you?
Yes, just a moment. Here, get back here.
Have you heard any unusual noises in the last 15, 20 minutes?
No, I've been watching television.
You hear anything that sounded like a scream of a lady?
No,
Was there any screaming on your television?
I don't believe so, no.
What program were you watching?
Oh, I'm scared. I can't think.
You shouldn't be scared of us.
Well, the dog was barking, and it's so dark out there. I've been afraid someone's going to come up there anyway. So wasn't he screaming?
You haven't heard anything?
No.
Well, okay. Thank you very much. I'm sorry I bothered you.
That's okay. I'll open the door.
Well, we got flashlights. Thanks a lot, ma'am.
Well, evidently, Surgeon, it's all over with.
Seems like it's unfounded, Dan.
However, it's always best to check this thing thoroughly.
You never know. Little things turn into big things. Right here, Tony.
Tony calling? Let's get going. The officer is going inside. Okay. What seemed to be the trouble here?
Oh, I fell down the back stairs.
You fell down the back stairs.
Who do you live with here, ma'am? She's all right.
Oh, a friend of mine I've known a long time.
Have you been drinking tonight?
Yes, I had a couple of drinks.
Now, why don't you tell us the truth now? I see your shoulders are all scratched. It's not from falling.
Because I'll tell you why. The citizen that called up said it's been going on for the last 15 to 20 minutes. Now, you haven't been falling up and down those steps for the last 15, 20 minutes, have you?
No.
Well, tell us what the scoop is. We're here to help you, not to hurt you.
Come on, now tell us your story.
You been living here with somebody? Where's he at?
No,
Who beat you up tonight?
Nobody did.
Well, was that party here, this nobody that you're talking about, is he here now?
No.
Did he leave? Where'd he go?
You have an awful bruise on your back there.
What did he hit you with? His fist?
No, nobody hit me.
Your back's all scratched. Now, let's have this truth. Let's have the truth.
The steps.
You can't scratch yourself like that on the steps.
Well, if you don't want any help, we're here to help you, ma'am. We didn't come here just to talk to you. If you're having any difficulties, why don't you tell us about it? What is it, your common law husband?
No.
The boyfriend? Are you afraid?
I fell down the back steps.
I know you've told us that now. That's not the truth, and you know it. Now, we're here to help you, just like the officer says.
Go get a chicken.
All right, we'll talk with the other party. Let's go in and talk with them.
The man in the house here seemed to think it was the woman in the front room that did the beating.
Oh, is she here now?
There's another person in the front room sleeping here. Who beat you up and why? What was the reason? Yes, ma'am, someone did beat you. You have marks all over your back there, your arms. Now, why did they beat you? Tell us now. Don't start crying. Just tell us the story.
Nobody beat me.
Ma'am, you couldn't have done that yourself, could you?
Let's check with this other lady. The officer surgeon's in the room now.
Hey, was there a little difficulty here a little while ago?
Not that I know.
Between you and the other lady?
No.
Next room?
Not that I know.
Have you heard any screaming within the last 15, 20 minutes?
No.
Have you been in bed all night?
Let me check your elbow there. Lift your arm up. It's all skinned.
Oh, that's nothing.
Have you been fighting tonight with a girl next door?
This is...
Does she drink quite a bit? She got beat up tonight. Do you know?
She yowls quite a bit, too.
Yeah, what about?
Nothing.
Just for no reason at all?
Just hollers.
Well, she's pretty well marked up.
She just screams, period.
Let me see your elbow again. That looks like a freshly injured elbow.
Oh, yeah, well, right there.
See right there?
Would you have beef with her?
Sure she did.
We aren't going to arrest you. We just want to find out what the scoop is. We're here to keep the peace.
Now, listen, let's have the truth.
Listen, lady, they all will say that you did. Now, let's get this thing on the ball here.
Not that I know of.
Well, that's what the other party in the kitchen was saying there now.
Well, did somebody report this or something?
You've been drinking tonight?
Mm-hmm. I drank for it. Yeah, I did.
You've been drinking with her?
Yeah, I've been drinking too. I mean, you know.
You all live in this house?
I live here, yeah.
How many girls live here?
Just
we just don't ride along.
I know the elderly fellow.
Well, who are these two ladies?
Well, they come over and visit us.
Called us. Because you were screaming and fighting and everything else.
Say? Well, what are you supposed to say? Didn't do anything. I didn't know there was any noise. Was it noise?
Well, let's not have any more of this now.
I come to visit.
You just came to visit tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're not living here as a occupant? She says she was fighting with the one that's in bed in the front room tonight, and that they fight every so often. And they admit they've both been drinking quite a bit. She's not interested in prosecuting. And as far as she's concerned, why, she doesn't even care if we want to help her or not. She just as soon we forget about it.
Well, we never did find out the reason for the fight. Let's go into the station where the other officers are. Maybe they have an answer for it. Hey, Surgeon, did you and Savola finally find out what that was all about?
Well, Dan, it seems as though that, remember the lady in the front bedroom there that was in the bed? Mm-hmm. Well, she and the one that was in this middle bedroom crying, they came up from Stockton, and they started drinking with that man and that other lady. And this other lady accused the blonde of fooling around with this man that lives there. And this other lady that came from Stockton with the blonde started protecting him. One thing led to another, and the two of them got into a fight. And they were fighting out in the back, and then they saw the police coming down the alley, so they ran into the house to get out of the policeman's way, and then finally Tony found where the disturbance was, and that was about all.
The report of a woman screaming indicated anything from assault and robbery to murder. It was something of an anticlimax when it turned out to be two women clawing and scratching over a man, who incidentally was 77 years old. They quieted down and no arrests were made.
Unit 3. Unit 3. A man broke a window in the laundry at 3rd and K King and is going east on 3rd Street from L. There's a tall colored man following him. 940A on that. Code 2. Check 3. Came in on 07.
This window smash, we have a license number, the car involved. Late model, yellow, with a Continental kit. License number, ARB 702.
There's a window smash about 3rd and K Street. Unit 3 got the call. They also had another call in the vicinity and had to leave the scene of the window smash, so they've called in Unit 2. Unit 2 is covering the building until they can contact the owner. A description of the car and license number has been broadcast. Unit 4 has just picked up that car or one answering the description. They're returning them to the scene. Let's go down and see if we can find out what actually happened. Hi, Ben. What do you got here?
Well, we have a window smash here, 1106 3rd Street. This citizen here, gentleman there, seen two fellas, one of them break the window. Then when he come near, one of them says, yeah, somebody's coming, let's get out of here. And they went south to L Street, and then they headed over to 5th and L, and they got into a car. License number, he got the number, jotted the number down, ARB 702, and took off. And car, we announced the number on the air, and car 4 has spotted him, and they're going to bring him back.
You get a description on the man?
Have him identify. One was just tall Mexican, and he said the other was short, dark. He thought it was Negro, but he said it could have been dark Mexican. And they're going to bring him here for him to identify him. And then I guess all we have is malicious mischief. At the time they didn't get anything, he said, because they saw him coming, and they stated that, here comes somebody, let's get out of here.
Who's your partner?
Harrington.
Was he talking to that witness now?
He's over there, yes. He has questioned him.
Okay, we'll go talk to him.
Where were you and your wife when you first seen the man coming down?
Me and my wife was walking from this street up here. Let's see, the New Banks Cafe.
Let's move over away from this jukebox, huh?
Now, we was about 40 paces behind these guys. These is a colored guy, either Mexican or Puerto Rican 7. And one big tall one looked like a Mexican or white man. He come along and busts open the window. Reach his hand in there, and the other guy grabbed and jerked him on down the street. And they stuck all the way down the street, and me and her trail him right on. I said, look at them guys breaking into his place here. I said, let's trail him, call the police. So we trail him on down to this corner here, and I goes in that liquor store. I said, tell that boy to call the police while I watch him. She told him to call the police. I said, tell the police to follow me. I'm going down L Street. And I followed them on down the 4th and L, and they tussled out a little bit. Then they went on down by that parking lot down there. Then they got in a yellow automobile at the bottom. I don't know what color at the top. And she said, I said, what kind of car is that? She said, I don't know. I said, well, get the license number. And she got the license number, ARB 702, and they took off. And they turned right around, went up 5th Street. We trailed them on up to 5th Street. When I called the police, they went on up this way, on 5th Street.
Unit 4 just arrived. The car in question is being driven by the other officer. Green, is this the car that was involved?
I don't know. This is the car that was put out on the radio, and we picked it up at Carl's Drive-In at 38th and Broadway.
Well, here's the two witnesses, Green. They identify the car, they identify this man, and they'd like to have you get the one that's sitting in the back seat out so they can see him.
The one who's sitting in the back seat? Okay. Yeah. Well, on which side?
On this side.
On this side of the car?
Yeah.
Officer Green is getting the other man out of the car so he can be...
That's the one right there. He's the one.
He's the one broke this window here.
Yeah, he's the one.
He's the one
that broke the window.
Same clothes. That's the one. That's the same man.
What's that, Green?
He has blood on his hand here, Bruce, from a cut.
What they trying to do? That's the same one.
Where'd you get this blood at?
I know, he was carrying him.
I might have hit a window.
You might have hit a window. Mm-hmm. Where might you hit the window at?
Either down this street or the next street down.
Was this gentleman with you?
No, it wasn't.
You was by yourself?
I was. No, I was with him.
You was with him at the time?
No, I never seen this man before.
And he just...
Stop it. I never seen this man before.
Stop it.
I never seen this man before.
Wait a minute. You hit... Okay, so
I was still with you. I was trying to help you.
He was with you when he hit the window, huh?
I never seen this guy. I never said.
Who are you? Is he in the service also?
No, he isn't.
This is just the guy you picked up, huh?
Okay. I'll be glad to pay for this window. I felt responsible for it. He got a little high. I was trying to take him home. He took him all down the street. I got him to the car, too. His twice my size, too. Don't say you don't know me. That's all right. I don't know, officer. Stop it. Well, I just want to say my piece. I have been on parole since the 27th of February.
What for?
I was put up for burglary and car theft. Since that time, I've been working, and I would like to keep that job, if I possibly could.
Do you go around breaking windows like this all the time?
Only when I'm drunk. If you would explain to my old man, my dad, that I am uncontrollable when I'm drunk, I would surely appreciate it.
How old are you?
I'm 17.
And you drink like this all the time?
I've drank like this for the past 2 weeks.
In pretty bad shape for such a young kid.
I agree with you.
Well, there's no question that this man broke the window. What are you going to do now, Green?
Well, we'll try to meet the car that made the report, and if they don't come back in a few minutes, we'll take them into the station and turn them over to them and let them, we'll get these people's names and addresses, and we'll give them for...
I would like to make a statement at this time. I think if you would make me pay for the window and all the damage that was done, I work for $2.32 an hour. The window's worth about $9, right?
It would have made it much simpler if you'd have stayed here in the first place.
It would
made some arrangements.
But I didn't want to confess to these people that I was under 21. I mean, they didn't know anything about it. I mean, you can tell yourself that I'm very...
You been drinking down here in Lower End?
No, I haven't.
Where you been drinking at?
Could I not tell you?
I'd like to know where you've been drinking.
Out there in Florida.
You've been drinking out in Florida? In a bar?
That's right.
You drink out there all the time?
No, this was the first night.
First night you were drinking out there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're going to take you into the station, Bruce.
I think that would be the best under the circumstances.
This case could have been more serious than it turned out, with burglary a possibility. The alertness of the couple who wrote down the license number of the car and called the police resulted in the speedy apprehension of the culprit. He was booked on a charge of malicious mischief and paroled to his parents.
This is Unit 99 in Sacramento, California. These on-the-scene tape recordings were provided by the Sacramento Police Department and were made on duty by Sergeant Dan Meredith in Unit 99. Your host is Chief James V. Hicks of the Sacramento Police Department.
KMA 907, Sacramento Police. Unit 99, are you in the clear?
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, Sergeant Meredith, 909, in service, on the air.
KMA 907, Sacramento Police. Unit 99, are you in the clear?
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, Sergeant Meredith, 909, in service, on the air. This is Sergeant Dan Meredith of Unit 99 at Headquarters, Police Department, City of Sacramento, California. My detail is to ride in Unit 99, our tape recorder-equipped radio car, and to respond whenever the dispatcher transmits a signal to one of our other units on duty somewhere in the city. At the scene, we make the recordings for this program. Now, to tell you more about Unit 99, here is our chief, James V. Hicks, Sacramento Police.
We have provided Unit 99 of the Sacramento Police Department, the tape recorder it carries, and the officer in charge, Sergeant Meredith, so that you, who depend on your police for protection, can hear them in action, on duty. And what you hear on this radio program is real. No question about it. The suspects are real. The victims are real. Bear this in mind as you hear these cases. Now to Unit 99 and Sergeant Dan Meredith on duty.
Unit 3. 214 L. Lincoln. A man threatening a woman with a gun. Code 2. Check 3 came in on 7.
Unit 3 is going to check out a man with a gun on Lower L Street. Let's go along. The unit's here. Evidently inside. Let's go in. They're in the back.
Hello, Peyton. He just
told the
She told me
lady.
that I come in, and when I come in, she was all nervous and shaking, I says, what's the matter with her? She said she was sitting down there, and this guy come in. When he was sitting down here, he showed a gun. He says, don't get nervous, just relax. See, little hijo? And he says, because I show you something, and he got a gun. So she just stood there. She didn't know how to use a telephone, so... So when I come back, and she told me about it.
And what did he tell you? That he was looking for a woman and a man who had robbed him of his money? Uh-huh. How old was the man?
He asked me my age, 100 years old.
He asked you your age?
Mm-hmm.
He said, don't be nervous. He didn't threaten you at all.
When he come in, I stand up and he said, sit down, relax.
Did he buy anything?
No. He said, I'm looking for a woman, rob my money. But he said, no, be nervous. He said, I show you. He got a gun here.
Now, what does he look like?
A skinny man, got a khaki shirt.
Khaki shirt.
And jean pants.
Jean pants.
And
Hat.
got a cap.
A cap.
Cap, something like that, a peak on it.
Peak on it. And how old did you say he was?
Maybe 20, maybe 25, 35.
Mexican boy?
No, it's American.
Okay, we'll go take a look and see if we can find him.
Stop the car, Dan. Let's take a look at that guy. Khaki shirt, black jeans, gold cap, skinny, and a white man.
Where is he?
Right there, just going in the Gold Nugget.
Well, let's go in there. There he is. Guthrie's got him. This man?
This is a man. He has a gun in his belt.
Yeah.
Looks like an old-style Frontier model.
Loaded? Is it loaded?
Yes, it's loaded. Side loading, real older.
See it, Bruce. What are you doing with this loaded gun on you?
I didn't feel like leaving it in my car, officer.
Leaving in your car?
That's right.
You're looking for some woman, aren't you?
Well, I was looking around to see where the woman was at.
Just broke it open, fully loaded. Do you have a permit to carry this gun?
No, I haven't.
Well, why are you carrying it?
Like I stated, I don't feel like leaving it in the car. My car is out here on one of the streets.
That's not a very good excuse.
Want the other one?
Yeah, we'll keep this as evidence.
All right, let's go.
We're going to take this fellow in and have the victims, the people he approached, come in and identify him. You want to tell us anything more about this gun?
I didn't want to leave it in my car. My car has been sitting on the street since about 3 o'clock this afternoon. I went to a show. The gun was sitting in the car at the time.
Yeah?
After it got dark, I got kind of leery about leaving it in there because windows can be broke. Sure, I can lock the car. The fact is, it's locked right now.
Well, don't you think it'd be a lot better to keep it in your car than have it on your person like you did tonight and picked up with it on you?
Well, I'll admit I was taking a chance of getting myself in trouble by carrying it, yes.
Didn't you go into a bar down here in 2nd and 3rd on L Street and confront some barmaid down there?
Second.
That's right, over here, south of the border. Now tell us your story.
Was it an elderly woman
That's
or
right.
a young one?
Elderly Mexican woman.
All right. At that place there, yes, I admit going in there. I was in one other one and I asked about a woman.
Now, why did you want a woman?
I'm trying to find out what the woman is doing right now.
What woman?
I don't know what her last name is. All I know is her first name.
Uh-huh.
She was living with a fella out here on the old Marysville Road. He's treated her sort of like a slave, in other words. Every time that she gets a few drinks or something goes wrong, he brings her around to town here and dumps her. Lets her shift for herself. He's supposed to be a body and fender man.
I see.
And,
Were you looking for him tonight?
Not in particular. I was trying to find her and trying to get her off the places here in town. She's a heavy drinker.
Did you think that you'd need a gun tonight to get her off these streets?
Not her, no. I wasn't after.
Who were you after?
I'm going to tell you now, and I'll tell anybody, I don't care who it is. The man that has been treating this woman like he has been treating her. He has beat me out of money, beat everybody that he knows out of money. He's a guy that the DA right now doesn't have too much use for.
So you were looking for him with this gun?
He has a gun, too.
Is that the reason why you were carrying this?
No, that's not the reason I was carrying it. The reason I was carrying that was, like I told you, to keep it from being sitting in my car.
Well, I guess
know it looks bad for me. It is bad for me. Puts me in a bad spot. I've got a chance of going up the river for a while. I know that. I'll tell you why.
What kind of a record do you have?
I'm a one-time loser.
For what?
McNeil Island. Illegal.
Federal offense?
From the territory of Alaska.
What was the charge?
Illegal entry into a dwelling. Anchorage, Alaska.
So that makes you an ex-con with a gun, don't it?
That's right, sir. I know what I'm facing right now.
All right. Do you want to tell us anything further about the purpose of carrying this gun? Other than what you've told us already, I don't think you're actually telling us the truth. You want to stick to your story?
The only thing else was that if this other guy had been around and given me a bad time and drawn a gun on me, I'd have shot him.
You would have killed him?
Not actually killed him, I'd have shot him.
Well, that's...
Because he's made the boast. Then anybody cross him and he's going to kill him.
So you're more or less going to take advantage of the situation. If you see him first, you're going to shoot him. Is that right?
Not unless he draws on me.
You see, is that your car?
That's right.
You the legal and the registered owner?
I have the pink on it, but the man, I still owe him money on it.
I want to check through it, Bruce, see if there's anything else in there.
Yeah, good idea, Nat. Looks like you found the holster, Dan.
Yeah, I found the holster and the belt on the front seat there.
You certainly know better than to carry a gun on your person. You're an ex-con.
That's right, Sergeant. I know better. That's why I've no complaints.
Going out looking for a guy with a gun is a good way of getting into trouble.
Oh, no squawks at all.
Find anything else, Dan?
Do you have another car?
Nope. Not at the present time. There's a set of license plates in there for a 51 Ford that's in North Hollywood, California.
That's right. It's registered to you.
I haven't sent the plates or title back to the people that has the car in their possession at the present time.
Well, why didn't you?
Well, it was kind of a shady deal that they got the car to begin with.
They still have possession of the car?
They have possession of it, yes.
Who has the pink slip?
The pink slip is right there with the plates.
I see in the back seat, too, the tools back there look like burglar tools. What kind of work do you do? That's right. What kind of work do you do?
I'm a mechanic.
What kind of a mechanic?
Automotive and diesel.
What kind of tools are those in the back of the car?
In the trunk?
In the back, on the floor, in the back seat.
In the back seat, those mostly tire tools.
Pair of pliers?
Pair of pliers, that's a pair of side cutters, I believe. Wire cutters.
Sounds like this man could be a pretty good burglar, too.
Could somebody tell him he'll find a movement of a watch laying on the front seat there in a cigarette case with some other odds and ends of watch parts?
What are they there for?
I bought the watch today. The other parts I've had for quite some time.
Where'd you buy the watch from?
Down here on K Street, this money to loan.
You said there's watch works laying in there.
Yeah, there's a watch movement. Waltham Watch Movement.
And that's all you bought was just the movement?
That's what I bought today. The other stuff I've had for quite some time.
Isn't it a little unusual to buy a watch movement in one of these pawn shops?
Not for me. Fact is, in my right shirt pocket, I have a 7-jewel watch that I bought from there. Down in here in my watch pocket, I have a Hampton pocket watch.
Well, that part of it is fine. I can understand you're buying a whole watch, but not just the movement.
It's a hobby of mine, working on watches.
Well, those watches will have to be checked out by the detectives as far as numbers are concerned. I think, as you said a while ago, Dan, it'd be a good idea to turn him over to the Detective Bureau and let them check into it further.
What's the charge there, Bruce, that is on the book against this guy?
Well, we booked the man, ex-con with a gun, which is specifically 12025 of the Penal Code, Deadly Weapons Act. We have already booked him. He's been placed in the cell. We booked the gun as evidence, the holster that you found in the car. The bullets and the gun have been marked so that it can be identified in court. 2 watches that he had on his person were also booked as evidence. Now we're going to take this information down and give it to the Detective Bureau, and they'll follow through from there. I imagine that they'll go down and search that car more thoroughly than you had time to do, and also check up on this man's record and check into those possible burglar tools.
The Good Samaritan with a gun told an odd and unbelievable story, but the outstanding feature was that he was an ex-convict in possession of a gun. Investigation revealed nothing criminal in connection with the watches or tools, and he was sentenced to 6 months in the county jail on the gun charge.
Well, there's a traffic unit ahead, about a half a block. We're stopped at a red light right now. As Officer Bender and McAdams, they have somebody out in the street there. Let's check with them, see what it is. Hello, Mac. What do you have here?
Danny, we just got a call of an accident down here with a possible 502 in it. And we have the man here.
Oh, right in front there?
Yeah, in this nice blue car, see, and well, what he's done, he's hit these 2 cars parked over here. He's hit one and knocked it up onto the curbing and slammed it up into another one.
Oh, is that meter box knocked over too?
Yeah, and just knocked that right down. And not too much damage over there. Considerable to the second car, not very much to the first car. Then what he did, he drove over here. I guess it was about 130 feet, and where his motor died. Otherwise, I suppose he'd have just kept right on going.
Did you see this?
No, we have witnesses, though. That we have their names, and they've given them to us.
Did they stop you on it?
Yeah.
I see. Anybody hurt?
No, he's like most of them. They're not hurting these.
I see.
Yeah, I think he might go 502 on this. Would you mind taking him in for us?
No, I'd be glad to. We'll beat you in the station there. If you just as soon as you get through your reporting here, I'll check with you in there.
Yeah, about 5 or 10 minutes, Danny.
What's this going to look like now? What are the charges going to be?
Well, I'd say it's a definite hit and run, 483 the vehicle code, and from the way he looks to me right now, I'd say drunk driving, 502.
Well, get in here. Yeah. Atta boy, right in the back seat. That's it. Here. Nope, better get your feet in there. That's it. Okay.
Before I get done, I'm going to cause you some trouble, see?
Oh, we haven't done anything to you.
That's all right. I'm not mad at you.
That's a boy.
You know I'm going to get and cause you trouble? I'm going to get Bart Kavanaugh. I'm going to cause you some trouble, see?
Well,
I live here in Sacramento, see?
Yes, that's true.
I'm going to get Bart Kavanaugh, and he's a good friend of mine, and I'm going to get... you have taken my car in, and you have taken me in here, you know what I mean? And I am going to cause you some trouble before I'm over.
Well, why do you want to cause us trouble?
Why? Why would I cause you trouble? Mm-hmm. Because I think you're wrong, see?
Why do you think we're wrong?
Well, that's all right. You're going to take me in tonight. That's all right. Before I get done tomorrow with you, I'm going to get Bart Kavanaugh, and I'm going to cause you some trouble, see?
Well, that's your privilege.
Well, that's my privilege. That's right.
If you want to do that,
that's
go
right. That's what I'm going to do. You know what I mean?
All right.
Tonight don't mean nothing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to take me in tonight, and as a police character, and this thing. But when I get done with you tomorrow, I'm going to find out who you are. I'm going to find out what you did to me, and I'm going to get Bart Kavanaugh, and he's a good friend of mine, and
Well, what did I do to you?
You didn't do nothing to me. You didn't do nothing to me. You'll find out before you get down tomorrow night. Just because you took me in tonight. You just wait till I get all done tomorrow.
Okay.
That's all right.
You warm enough back there?
Yeah, sure. I'm fine. You know, this man's got my automobile, and I haven't got my automobile. You know what I mean?
Well, they're taking care of it for
That's
you.
right. That's right. I'm going to find out what happened to my automobile. You know?
Well, you struck that parked car back
That's
there.
right. That's right. That's right.
You remember doing that?
No, I'm not mad at nobody.
You remember hitting the parked car
Well,
back
sure. Sure.
How much drinking did you do tonight?
Well, I did pretty good drinking.
How many did you have about?
Well, probably 15, 20 drinks.
I see.
I'm not mad at nobody.
Whiskey or beer?
Well, I've been drinking whiskey all night.
Well, here we are. This is emergency hospital.
I say, I'm not mad at nobody. But,
Here we are. Possible 502. Right in here.
Okay.
Very possible.
Have you been to the dentist or doctor today?
No.
Do you have diabetes?
No.
Have you taken any medicine today?
No.
Have you been drinking?
I think I had a few drinks, yeah.
What were you drinking?
Well, I think I've been drinking 4 or 5, what do you call it?
Highballs?
Highballs.
Whiskey?
Yeah, whiskey.
You had 4 or 5 drinks of whiskey?
4 or 5 drinks of whiskey.
I thought you told me you had 10 or 15 drinks.
Well, maybe I did.
Did I see?
Maybe I did have 10 or 15 drinks.
Well, which
10,
would you rather say?
I said I had 10 or 15 drinks of whiskey.
10 or 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the...
When was that? What period?
Tonight.
Starting when?
8 or 9 o'clock tonight.
Mm-hmm. Until when?
8 or 9 o'clock tonight.
Until when? When did you have your last drink?
About 8 or 9 o'clock tonight.
When did you start drinking then?
About 8 or 9 o'clock tonight.
Well, when did you stop drinking?
8 or 9 o'clock tonight.
You had some quick ones then?
Yeah.
Do you have any physical disabilities?
Not that I know of.
You haven't had a drink since 9 o'clock?
Yes, I have.
Well, then when did you have your last drink, would you say?
About 10 o'clock tonight.
Oh, I see. All right. Now, we'd like you to get up and perform for us a little bit. Do you want to walk across the room there?
Yeah, I will.
Now this way.
Now walk around the bed.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. All right, now just stand up straight there, please. And face me. Now put your feet together. Toes together, too.
Well, can I put my toes together that way?
That's fine. Now close your eyes. Close them tight. Close your eyes. Okay, that's fine. All right, now pick up, open your eyes. Pick up your right foot and stand on your left foot.
My right foot.
Pick up your right foot and stand on your left foot.
Well, I probably am a little done.
Well, let's see it. Let's see you try. Pick up your right foot and stand on your left foot.
My right foot. That's the foot.
All right. We'll do it one way, then do it the other way.
I still say I'm a little drunk.
Well, now I want you to try to do this now.
Well, I'm a little drunk. I know that.
Pick up your foot.
Well, I'm a little drunk.
Okay. You can sit down.
Okay.
Did you tell the doctor you were not in an accident tonight?
No.
You weren't?
No. Was that?
Yes, you were.
Was that?
Yes.
Where?
On L Street, between 11th and 12th. You struck a parked car. Didn't you know that?
No, I don't know that. I said, I don't want to hurt nobody, and I don't want to hurt nobody.
That's right. But you didn't hurt anybody. You just struck a parked car. Now, what does your report show on that possible 502?
Well, my conclusions were that the man was obviously under the influence of alcohol and should not be driving.
I doubt that there is a police officer who has not, at some time, been threatened with trouble or loss of his badge for doing his duty. In modern departments, of course, such threats are ridiculous, and the men are fully aware of it. In this case, the self-styled personal friend of the city manager paid a drunk driving fine of $263 and $105 for hit-run driving.
This is Unit 99, presented in cooperation with station KFBK in Sacramento, California. These on-the-scene tape recordings were provided by the Sacramento Police Department and were made on duty by Sergeant Dan Meredith in Unit 99. Your host is Chief James V. Hicks of the Sacramento Police Department.
KMA 907, Sacramento Police. Unit 99. KMA 907, Sacramento Police. Unit 99. Are you in the clear?
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, Sergeant Meredith, 909, in service, on the air. This is Sergeant Dan Meredith of Unit 99 at Headquarters, Police Department, City of Sacramento, California. My detail is to ride in Unit 99, our tape recorder-equipped radio car, and to respond whenever the dispatcher transmits a signal to one of our other units on duty somewhere in the city. Now, to tell you more about Unit 99, here is our chief, James V. Hicks, Sacramento Police.
When Unit 99 takes off on the dispatcher's radio signal, everything which happens is real. What you hear, happened. This is the standing order to Sergeant Meredith, the officer in charge of Unit 99. Get it on the spot while it's going on. And as you listen, this is what Meredith does. Now, to Unit 99 and Sergeant Dan Meredith on duty.
Unit 99.
99, go ahead.
924, second floor, 99. 940, units 284 and 268.
Okay, 924, 940, coming in.
Check 99, give me 907.
Fox and Oaks, I just got a 924 to come up to the Detective Bureau.
Yes, we have received a call from the sheriff's office, and they have a woman over there who claims she was molested today by 4 men. And she claims she tied up with them this afternoon in a bar in Skid Row. They got in the car and drove out, and they held up someplace. She doesn't know where. She's not familiar with the town. She's only been here a short time. After they held up this place where they took her out to a house out in the north area, and 4 of them proceeded to rape her, so she says. And she was down in the basement of this place where they attacked her, and when she had an opportunity, she jumped out the window and ran next door to a neighbor's house and got a hold of the sheriff's office, and they in turn contacted us due to the fact that we had a robbery this afternoon at the Delta Club.
That's on 25th and J?
25th and J.
I see you have some mug pictures here. Are these some of the suspects?
Yeah, and talking to the girl and showed her a group of mug pictures, and she picks out there's 3 men in this group of pictures that were with her this afternoon, according to her. We'll have to check further. We're going out now to talk to the victim to show him these pictures to see if he can identify them.
No, we'll go with you.
Good deal.
Is that the victim's home, Bill?
Yes, this is the address we're looking for. We're going to go on in and talk to the victim, show him the pictures.
Looks like nobody's here.
I talked to the gentleman on the phone, and I repeated the address. He said, yes, it is.
There's some paper on the front steps here as if nobody has been here for a few days.
We're at one of the lower-end bars. Oakes just went in to see if he could find this bartender that we're trying to make contact with. You find him, Bill? I'm going to Carly's home. I got his phone number. I'll call his home and see if he's there. He wasn't here. No, he's not here at the bar. You going in the station for that? Yes. Yeah. Bill, did you make contact? No, there's nobody home at the phone number that I called. This is getting to be quite a chase. Well, this is the type of business we're in, chasing. Where are you going now? We're going out into the north area and trying to locate the woman's purse that she lost out there and talk to the people. Or where this... Try and verify the story of the men and the story on her story to us on the attack and... We're out in the north area, meeting two sheriff's cars. Captain Munisich, George Munisich, and one of the patrol cars are out here. We're going to line up something in the area where the attack took place and at the hangout of these suspects. She claims that she drove the car on the stick-up this afternoon. What time was the stick-up? 4 to 4. 4 to, 3:45.
She said it was 5 or 5:30.
That was the house next door to the one that she jumped out of.
1809, and we picked her up at 1801.
She picked out 3 men out of a group of pictures we had and said they were the men. Well, we know 2 of them are in Stockton State Hospital. We had it verified. We called Stockton. The only thing you can't discount her story because by God she, huh? Not completely. That's what I say because the gal, you can on the men now. I mean, if this guy picked her up and took her out there, why? Well, I'm to the place now where I don't believe it was 4 men, and I don't think she was raped. I think what we ought to do is go over there and see if there's a basement. I think she's giving us a bunch of. The thing is, I don't think you can discount it altogether because some of the stuff she says is true. I mean, we've checked is true. One thing that makes me believe she comes up with this picture as the guy that one of the guys was with her. All right, the victim in the robbery, he comes, it looks the same guy and says it resembles the guy. He says that's not him, but he says he's got all these features. Well, I mean, you got a little bit there to hang your hat on. So I don't think we can discount it. I think we ought to go over and talk to those people anyhow and see what... You want to go with us, George? Sure.
I'll go with you. We don't need the boys.
No.
My name is Munisich. I'm with the Sheriff's Office, and these are officers from the Sacramento Police Department. And we'd like to talk to you about a woman by the name of...
I don't know her name now. She was here, and there was a couple of officers here this evening. I just talked to her.
How did she get here?
She came in taxi with Sergeant. He stayed here, I guess, till 10:30. I guess about 9 o'clock. He had a cab come back and pick him up.
You're in the service, are you?
That's right. Tech sergeant.
Okay, now what time did this cab arrive? And the
it was between 4:30 and 5. She come in and we started playing penny ante poker. She had 1 can of beer. She didn't play poker. And then she laid down on the couch. And she had to go to the bathroom, so she went to the bathroom and she locked the door. So we checked about 15, 20 minutes after she'd went in there. The door was locked, so we had to go outside. The screen door, or the screen window was open. So she went in, locked the door, and crawled out the window. Then she went over to the neighbors, I guess, over there.
You said he got here about 4:30, 5 o'clock. Huh?
Yeah, it was between 4:30 and 5.
Do you know where he met her, did he say? Where?
No, he didn't know. It was some bar downtown. but he didn't know which one.
Didn't know which bar?
No.
Did he say what time he had?
No, he was in civilian clothes.
Did he state what time he had met her down there?
No, he didn't. I don't think he stated that. It was sometime today, though. Maybe afternoon, something like that. And he called me, I think it was about 4:15. I got home from the field. I got off work at 4 o'clock. I get home about 4 o'clock every evening. It's about 4:15, 4:20. He called me. He said he was coming out.
Do you have any children?
No, I don't. Just my wife.
Is there neighbor children here?
Yeah, there's 2 over here, and I believe 1 on the other side here.
Do you have a basement in this house?
No.
There's no basement?
No, there's no basement.
She's given us a fantastic story, and we have to check it out. That's why we didn't have to inconvenience her.
I heard that from the 2 officers that was here before this evening. Everything, something about bank robbers and killing the service station attendant and everything else.
Well, we got quite a story from her, and we have to check them out. So
Yeah,
just what's...
I understand that.
Bill, this doesn't look like a place for a hideout or a scene of a crime. What do you think? No, it doesn't, Dan. It's a residential area, and there are nice people live out here. The story that the girl gives us apparently is just a figment of her imagination more than anything else. Are you going back in the station now and have another talk with her? Yes, we're going to talk to her again as soon as we get into the station, so we can leave here. And we'll also try and contact the bartender that was in one of the bars that she was supposed to have been in. We're back to the Detective Bureau. I'm going to talk to the young lady a little further. We were out to North Sacramento out there and talked to those people. We were at the house in which you were attacked by these 4 men. There was no basement in that house. We saw where you went out the bathroom window. We know that you went out the bathroom window because they told us that you went out the bathroom window. We were at the house next door and talked to the people there, and she said that you did come in the house and that you asked her to call the police, which she did. Now, who was the sergeant that you went out there with in the cab?
So what they told you?
Well, they were there.
Bunch of hooey.
They were there.
Somebody's giving you a bunch of hooey.
And there's no... I think somebody is, and I think it's you.
No, I'm not giving you that.
And the woman out there at that particular house that you're supposed to have been raped by these 4 men does not have any children.
Ask the policeman that brought me in here.
We've talked to the policeman that brought you in here. We've got your purse out here.
Sure, and they told me that she had 2 children.
Who told you?
She did. She said she had 2 children. She couldn't come to the police station.
Oh, you're confused. Now, we know that you didn't leave the bar down here with 3 men. Let's get this thing straight. I'm getting tired now. You took a cab from one of these gin mills down here with a fella, and you went out to that new place out there. You were in the house. They were playing some penny ante poker. You had a can of beer, and you went into the bathroom. You locked the door, and you got scared or something, and you went out the window.
Now, why should I pick out them guys' pictures?
I don't know why you picked them out. I could have given you 14 others, and you'd have picked them out. Well, 2 of those fellas aren't around here. 2 of the guys that you picked out are in Stockton State Hospital. We know that. We called Stockton by phone. They went out and checked out there.
Why should I call you and give you a big line?
Well, I don't know why you should.
If I didn't want to tell you the truth.
We've traveled about 60 miles around this city of ours and then gone out north out here to try and check things out. We've got it checked out.
All right, I told you. I said I would show you the same guy.
Huh?
You don't believe me.
I don't believe you. Why should I?
You turn me loose right in jail 2.5. Tomorrow, if I see them guys, I'll bring them right in here.
Where did you meet him?
I told you I met him down to the Arch and Fights Club.
What time?
About 12 and 1.
Between 12 and 1.
Between 12 and 1, because Gus didn't come in this morning until 11:30.
What time did you leave Gus's down there?
About 12 o'clock this morning. So I went in there about 11. So I didn't leave home this morning until after 11:30.
Well, this afternoon, when did you leave the bar with these three guys? What time was it?
About 2.
About 2 o'clock.
About 2 o'clock.
And you went to Frank's place?
Yes.
And you met another guy there?
That's right.
How long did you stay at Frank's place?
We didn't stay there only about enough to have one drink.
Long enough to have one drink? 15 minutes? 20 minutes?
About 15 minutes.
Did you play the music box?
Mm-hmm.
And from there, where did you go?
That's when we went to that place that we went to.
Did you go?
Did
you go right straight out there?
Went right straight out
Right
to the
straight
place.
out there. And where did they park the car?
Right in front of the place.
Right in front of the place.
You'll hear about it probably tomorrow.
We've got a report on an armed robbery, yes.
But I don't remember where it was at. I told you I don't know Sacramento.
What kind of a place was it?
I don't know.
You're familiar with bars, aren't you?
Sure, but I was
Do you think
half
it was a bar?
cockeyed.
Huh?
I was half cockeyed by then.
What do you mean by half
I don't
cockeyed?
remember. I don't remember nothing.
What do you mean by
And
half
I remember him
cockeyed?
robbing the place, and I heard a gunshot. But as far as the place where it was at,
What kind of a place
it
was
went
it?
back to me. I even sat in here and tried to remember, and I can't remember.
What kind of a place was it?
I don't know.
Furniture store? Grocery store? Butcher shop?
I don't know. I just can't tell you where it was at, what it was, or nothing.
Well, I can't buy
I
your
can't get it
story. I
straight.
can't buy any part of it.
No.
I think this.
I don't remember what it was. I can't.
How long have you been drinking?
I haven't had nothing to drink for over a week. Last Friday was my birthday, and I did go out last Friday and celebrate my
When did you start drinking this time?
This time?
Yes.
This morning.
That's what time this morning?
First drink I had was down there to the Arch.
What time?
About 11.
What did you do last night?
Stayed home West Alabama.
Did you drink last night at all?
Nothing
You started this morning at 11 o'clock?
Sure.
And how much do you think you drank during the period of time?
About 2 drinks.
Enough to get drunk on?
No, I drank one drink before them guys come in.
Do you think you had enough to get intoxicated? Huh?
No.
Are you under the influence of a narcotic?
No.
Do you ever use narcotics?
What's that?
Heroin or smoke marijuana?
No.
Huh?
Never did.
Well, you must have had more than 2 drinks, or it doesn't take much to get you intoxicated because you were...
Well, I used to be a good barmaid.
Well, you know bars, don't you?
Sure.
Wouldn't you know a bar if they pulled right up in front of one?
Yeah, but it wasn't no bar, I know that, but what it was, I don't remember.
When was this
What
stick-up?
it was, I don't know. I've never had a headache before in my life.
When was this stick-up?
Well, I called you guys. I would have never left there if it was something...
What is today?
Decent.
What day is today?
Friday, Thursday, or Friday? Thursday, Friday.
This is Friday.
Friday.
That's right, it's Friday.
Because a week ago today was my birthday.
Let me ask you this now. Let's get back to this deal out in the north section out here. Were you in a house where there was a basement?
I was in a house where there was a basement.
Was that house that had the basement the one in which you jumped out the window?
I remember running and going out of a window. I screamed and I hollered.
Is that the house that you were raped in?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Were you drunk?
I don't know. After I got hit once, that's it.
Hit by what?
A fist.
Where did they hit you?
If you don't believe me, right here.
can you account?
Every time I get a hit there,
How can you account for the fact that you arrived out there at that address in a taxi cab with one man?
I never... Why in the world would I go to someplace like that when I don't know Sacramento?
People out there, the man took you out there in a cab. You also came from there in a cab, which was checked.
I came out here in a cab?
He was. He left the house about 9 o'clock this evening in a cab. We've checked that out. Well, Oaks, what's the final disposition on this one?
Well, we haven't come to any conclusion. We've checked out her whole story, everything that she's told us. I finally got the bartender that was on duty. He tells me that she was in the bar. He knows her from sight. That she was in with a man, introduced this man who wanted a job as a part-time bartender. And that the two of them left. She came back alone. She was in the bar alone, had a couple of drinks, left a second time and returned shortly and had a couple of more drinks and left a third time and nobody was with her.
In other words, she wasn't with 3 or 4 other men?
She was not. We checked the house that she was supposed to have been attacked in. There's no basement. The people out there are nice people. They tell us that she arrived with a man in a taxi cab and that she was in the house for a while, went into the bathroom, locked the door, and didn't come back out. They investigated and found that she'd gone out through a window. She made a phone call from the house next door, and she was brought into the sheriff's office. We contacted her there for the first time, and we have her here now.
Now, she said something about losing her purse. Where was that purse found?
Purse was found at the side of the building where she came out of the window.
In other words, that was the house that she was visiting the first time.
That was the house. Now, she denies that she went to that house in a taxi cab. She absolutely denies it. And the people out there state that she definitely arrived with a friend of theirs whom they know well.
Mm-hmm. Well, it seems like nothing jibes here. After 5 hours' work, was it?
Yes, it's been at least 5 hours. I think she's very confused yet. And I think what we'll do is to book her and talk to her tomorrow morning after she gets some sleep.
The officers who investigated this case became a little impatient. You can hardly blame them. They had spent, as you heard, about 5 hours checking out a report that apparently was the product of the woman's imagination. 2 of the men she identified were in a state hospital at the time. The home where she said she was attacked had no basement. The soldier who took her there confirmed the story of his friend, that the woman arrived in a taxi with one man, that she claimed to have been in a car in the neighborhood where a holdup actually took place must be considered pure coincidence. As a matter of fact, 2 men were arrested later in connection with the robbery, but neither was identified by the woman. Painstaking investigation, however, is the basis of good police work, and the woman's story was not dismissed until it had been checked in every detail.
This is Unit 99, presented in cooperation with station KFBK in Sacramento, California. These on-the-scene tape recordings were provided by the Sacramento Police Department and were made on duty by Sergeant Dan Meredith in Unit 99. Your host is Chief James V. Hicks of the Sacramento Police Department.
KMA 907, Sacramento Police. Unit 99, are you in the clear?
Unit 99 to KMA 907. Unit 99, Sergeant Meredith, 909, in service, on the air.